Did you like my shopping haul yesterday? Wasn't it just amazing, all the amazing things I got? Well, hello there, everyone. Happy Thursday to you all. So, yes, the shopping haul. The shopping haul was just absolutely amazing, wasn't it? Showed you all 4 articles, or was it 3 or 4? I don't even know how many it was, but 4 articles of clothing that I got for just under $10,000. It was amazing. So, fortunately, I have returned all those things, and as a courtesy, I just paid the person I returned them to an additional 10,000. you know that was all making fun of all those all those channels out there that do all those fashion things, and it's like really like high end stuff, and it's like I got this dress for like $5,000, and it's like, are you for real? Who's going to pay that for a dress? You can get a dress that looks similar for probably $20-$30. So I don't know. I'm just not big on all those expensive clothing. It doesn't make sense to me. Same with like purses and bags and stuff like that. There are some really probably high quality brand names, but guess what? Who cares? I guess because of what it is, I'm not a materialistic person. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit about today comedy. I want to talk a bit of comedy because that was comedy yesterday. That was, trolling, I guess you could call it, or that's what some people said, but it's more like a parody. Okay, I did a parody. I'm very sarcastic. First, before I do that, let me show you my food. Here we go. Avocado with lime juice and sesame seeds, spicy pickle, ghost pepper chips, of course, sauerkraut, kimchi, and then a sandwich. Let me show you the sandwich. There you go. It's got onion, spinach, cheese, ham and bologna, and tomato and some mustard. All vegan, of course. Just so I can't digest it, right? Just so I can't process it and digest it. That's how we do it. We got to deteriorate by eating this. That's also sarcasm for people who don't get it. There's a lot of people who don't get my sense of humor. A lot of people who don't. Like, I made a video. It was like, Black Friday is racist. Do you know how many people took that seriously? Not many, but guess what? There were a few people. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 people who commented. There was even one person who said, no, it is not racist, and they sent a link. It's just the name of it or whatever. It's supposed to provide sales. I'm like, do you honestly really think that I think it's racist? I mean, that is preposterous. There are some people who do, though. There are some people who do, absolutely. But I'm not one of those people. I'm sarcastic. I do parodies. I do funny stuff like that. So I've always been into comedy. That's something that I've always, loved. Always loved laughing. I have so many inside jokes with my family, with my friends. Stuff that I say that no one else gets. I could sit here and probably name so many different things, and you just won't even know. You won't even know. So, a lot of inside jokes, a lot of funny moments, and laughing is great. It makes you feel more alive. It makes you feel younger and youthful. That's what keeps you feeling happy and keeps you young, right? Isn't that what they say? So, yes, I do enjoy that. Now, I've watched a lot of comedy shows as well. I grew up pretty much watching Comedy Central, a lot of shows on there, and watching like these animated cartoons that were comedy, such as like Family Guy. So, I started watching that sort of stuff when I was under 10. I started watching Family Guy. Not appropriate. Or I would watch Adult Swim late at night. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I remember. C-Lab 2021. Some of those shows were funny. They were absolutely hilarious. Then moving over to Comedy Central, one of my favorite shows was Reno 911. If you've seen that show, it's a parody of like a cop show, okay? Where they catch criminals, but they're really, 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 really bad cops, and they're really stupid. When I first watched it, I don't remember how old it was. I was. It was right when it came out. So let's do a quick search. How old was I? I was about 13, okay? I was 13. I believed that they were real cops, and I'm like, why are they not arrested for being so bad? They're letting criminals go and this and that. You know, I thought they were real cops. Now I realize, oh, yeah, they're definitely not real cops. It's all acting. But it was something funny about thinking that they are actual real cops. You got the cop with the short shorts, Dangle, running around. His bike is in between. You know, he's just new boot goofing, right? He's just new boot goofing. Whoa! I'm just goofing. New boot goofing. So, stuff like that. And then I also like Crank Yankers as well. I actually owned some of the DVDs of that from Comedy Central. There were a lot of other Comedy Central shows, but those are the ones that stuck around for quite a while. And I watched a lot of it. And even, like, those shows are coming back, or that they are currently back as right now. Like, it took a long time, and then people just really liked it and wanted to come back. I wouldn't really watch too much stand-up comedy, but I would like a few people here and there. You know, there were a few comedians. You know, back then, you know, it was so much more acceptable to be an insult comic, to be insulting people as a form of comedy. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I think when you can put it in that type of form, you're laughing at something that is a vulnerability of someone else. And if they can laugh and you can feel great about, you know, that situation, then it's always enjoyable. It always helps you laugh at yourself, because that's what you always need to do. You know, I mean, there would be a few people I watched, they would make, you know, laugh at, you know, they would tell sexist jokes, racist jokes, and this and that, but it wasn't intended to be, you know, racist intentionally. It was meant to be comedy. And that's what it was back then. You can't really have that now. It's really hard to have that now, because everyone takes offense to every little thing, and I just don't get it. And I think that's why I don't, because I watched a lot of that stuff when I was younger. I watched, you know, comedy about, you know, insult comedy, you know, and some of the people that I really liked, and I know one of them is not doing anything anymore, but Lisa Lampanelli was one that did a lot of insult comedy. She she was always very, very funny. I enjoyed her. You know, a lot of comedians insult people, but she was known as the queen of mean, you know. Now she's actually like a life coach. And that is so bizarre. That is so bizarre. Because you went from, you know, telling all these jokes that were just like so bad, but it was funny. It was intended to be funny. It wasn't, you know, intended to be bad. But and now she's teaching people how they can probably cope with that sort of stuff when actually people actually tell them that. I don't know, but yeah, she's changed a lot. She's not doing that anymore. And another one I remember was Jeff Ross was another comedian he was absolutely hilarious. I would always watch those Comedy Central roasts as well, because they would insult. It's all about insults. I would enjoy those. And I remember Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg was on one of them, and that's where they like became tight, and now they have their own shows together. What is with that? How does Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg have a cooking show? Tell me that wasn't expecting that, but yeah. So that's just what I like. That's just what I watch. And even now, I still watch comedy shows. I probably don't laugh as much as I used to. I'm much more serious now, but I'm very sarcastic as well. I mean, I am probably one of the most sarcastic people, where my friends don't even know if I'm being sarcastic with them. Some people I don't even bother being sarcastic with, because it just goes right over their head. And other ones, it's very fun to trick them. You know who you are. I like to trick you. Trick you so well. It's so easy to trick you. All you gotta do is say, "I'm moving here," and then, "What? You are? You're moving?" It's like, So when people are that gullible, oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. So, yeah, when I make fun of someone, when I am, being sarcastic, it's all because it's all because what is it? It's all because it's something that I enjoy doing, and it's not something that I'm trying to make fun of them about. I'm not going to deliberately make fun of someone. It's all just fun and games. Is what I think I was trying to say. It's supposed to help make everyone laugh, even though that's just not always the case. It's not always the case. People don't always laugh at those jokes, So, yep, that's all. I'm gonna head to my sandwich now. A little bit late. Let's take a bite on camera here. Let's take a bite right here. I heard that if you eat this, you are racist. Anyway, see, what does that even mean? That wasn't even funny. That was stupid. No, that is spinach. Now, spinach, because it has a lot of iron in it, is actually going to make me anemic. You know why? It's the only iron you can absorb is from animal products. Remember that. I eat the vegan diet, so I deteriorate into nothing. Okay, that's why I've lost so much weight. That's why I'm anemic. That's why I have vitamin B12 deficiency, you guys. All false, but some Pokemon like to say otherwise. I haven't seen that Pokemon in a while. Wonder if she got caught by Ash Ketchum. Because he has to catch them all. He has to catch them all. Anyway, you take care. I'll catch you later. Oh, for a final good measure, ghost pepper chip. Here we go. These are actually hot. The one that I have is coated. Ooh, wait. Anyway, y'all take care. I'll catch you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.